Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm fresh faced again today, which means another testing something or other video. So I'm going to jump straight in and introduce these. I went into my local Primark not that long ago and saw these new Holla and Glow sheet masks. Now I've got the Perfect Skin Smoothing Sheet Mask and the Dream Snatcher Balancing Sheet Mask as well, which has got a gorgeous galaxy print all over it. I'm really looking forward to trying both of these. These are only £3 each, which I didn't think was too bad for a sheet mask, and they've both got all sorts of good stuff in them. So my face is a bit all over the place at the moment. My life is quite stressful, so therefore my face is starting to replicate that, unfortunately. So I'm going to try out the balancing one today. So this says, Dream Snatcher Balancing Sheet Mask, restore balance and calm with this skin soothing formulation with green tea hyaluronic acid and aloe vera. I know what green tea and aloe vera are. I'm not sure about the acid one, but we'll see. Instructions for use. Apply to clean skin. Remove the mask from the sachet, gently unfold, carefully place the mask over face, ensuring even contact with skin. After 15 minutes, remove the mask and use a tissue to wipe off excess liquid. So I'm going to tie my fringe back quickly, otherwise I'm going to end up touching it continuously. Let's just rock a little 90s style ponytail. And let's open it up. Let's just jump straight in. So my skin is like combination skin, gets quite oily, gets quite acne prone, to be fair. I've got loads of like stress spots and blackheads all over the place at the moment, which don't seem to be leaving. So I'm more than interested. Oh my god, it's so slimy. I'm more than interested to see whether this is going to help. Oh my god, look at that. So it's not as bright as I was expecting it to be, but it's definitely galaxy print. It's also very moist. And by very moist, I mean extremely moist. Oh my god, look at this. Right. It's literally dripping on me. It's that wet. Okay, ready? Let's just... I look like the moon face emoji. I'm not sure how you're supposed to flatten the sides to get them on, but let's be real about this. Who cares when you look this awesome? Oh my gosh, look at that. It's so slippery. Like, my hands are glistening. It'll be interesting to see how this works with, like, obviously the breakouts I've got on my chin already, to see if it helps, or if it actually breaks me out even more. That would be quite annoying, but at least we'd know that that's what this did. It'd be interesting as well. I mean, I know it's got green tea and aloe vera in it, but I've got quite sensitive skin, so it'll be interesting to see how this sort of reacts with that. It's all in my eyebrows. I'm not keen on the fact that it's, like, on my eyebrows. But it does feel quite, I wouldn't say relaxing, but it feels like, you know, I am definitely trying to pamper myself a little bit with this on. So it says to keep it on for 15 minutes. So I will come back in 15 minutes and update you on what it's like taking it off. I'm not going to lie, there are some little bits here which are like tingling slightly. So maybe I might come off with a bit of a red face, but we'll see. So while I've got this on, and because I've got like 15 minutes to kill, I thought I would do something a little bit different about, like, rather than like my July favourites, I thought I would talk about my July achievements, because that's really what I set up this YouTube channel to be. It was like a way for me to deal with my anxiety and my nervousness and everything, and sort of have like a almost like a visual representation of how I'm changing. And before anyone goes, oh my god, another YouTuber with anxiety, like, yeah, most people have it now, like, get on with it. But like this month especially, I've been so stressed. I didn't get into my master's course, so I had to kind of change my whole idea of what I was doing for the next year. I had to move back in with my parents. I've had loads of other terrible news. I graduated, which is really scary. So now I'm like a fully fledged adult with like nothing to do with my life. But I mean, considering all those things, and considering I've done 3 years at uni and I'm underqualified for every job that I've applied for, I've actually done some pretty cool things this month. Like, number one has to be, I graduated, I picked a dress, I did my makeup, I stood up there, I didn't trip. I mean, I looked bloody stupid in that silly hat and cloak thing, but I did it and I'm really proud of myself. Like, I might not have got the best grade in the world, I might not have even got the grade that I wanted, which is true, it's not the grade that I wanted, but I did it, I passed, and that's a lot more than I thought was going to happen when I actually applied for uni. I didn't even think I was going to get in, so like to have passed and to have graduated and to now have a BSc in zoology is just like unreal. I can't believe it at all. Next on my list of things was the fact that I have been driving my car. Like, shock horror, I passed my driving test in June, and coming back home I kept putting off driving my car around because it's an old car. I'd learnt in a new car. I learnt with someone next to me the entire time. I just wasn't ready to drive on my own, and then when I finally got in the car and realised that everything was different in the car, I freaked out so much. But now I've done over 400 miles in my car in a month. Like, I drove all the way to Tunbridge Wells, which is about 40 miles from my house, and back with my friend. And then the other day I drove all the way to Surrey and back. I did 66 miles on my own without any help, without a sat-nav, just from me remembering where everything was on the Google Maps. And I am so proud of myself. And I got up there in one piece, the car didn't die, I didn't die, and then I drove all the way back as well, and it was just so like uplifting to know that actually I could do it. Like, I'd been so doubting myself and doubting my driving ability because I wasn't perfect in this car. I'd got so used to doing everything in my head, so much better in my driving instructor's car and then I get in this tiny little 15-year-old car and nothing's going right, and I'm stalling it constantly, and I'm bumping into things that I haven't bumped into since like my first week of driving. And I've done it. I drove all the way there, and now I've done that. Now I've got it in my head that I can do that. Hopefully, cross my fingers, I shouldn't be so scared to do everything now. Like, I don't know, really. We'll see. But at the moment, those are my things that I'm really, really proud of. And I also went for a job, which is why I went to Surrey in the first place. I drove all the way there. I met new people that I've never met before. I've only ever spoken to one of them on the phone once. And it was terrifying, and I've never done anything like that before other than when I went to uni. And I did it. I was a pro. I shook hands. I made friends. I didn't sit in my hotel room the entire time like crying to myself about how much of a wimp I was. I actually did something so productive and felt so good about it. And I know I look stupid with this face mask on, but I'm beaming underneath and I feel so much better about it. And those are my July achievements. So now it is August. Let's see what more, like, now it is August, let's see what other achievements I can do and what other things I can do that I'm going to be so proud of. So I'm going to check the time now because I don't have a watch on. But I will catch you in a minute when I take this off. So after terrifying everyone on my Snapchat story and probably making a fool of myself to all my close friends, it has been 15 minutes with this on my face. Not gonna lie, this area still tingles quite a bit, so it'd be interesting to see what that looks like underneath this, but it's still very moist. But it doesn't really stay on your face very well. If you tip forward, it sort of slips off. So, you know, if you really want a nice relaxing time with this sheet mask, you probably have to go lie down with a nice glass of wine somewhere. So I'm gonna peel it off now and see what I look like. So far, so good. Okay, so like most things, I'm gonna sort of rub that excess moisture in a little bit. I know this is to wipe it off, but I haven't moisturised today, and I'm gonna put makeup on in a second anyway, so maybe it'll work as a nice tacky primer or something. We'll see. I'll let you know. But my face feels lovely and dewy, and I haven't got any like skin rash or anything, which is definitely a good thing. Like, it still tingles here. I'm not sure why it's tingling. It's obviously doing something around this area. But I mean, I'm a very freckly person anyway, so my skin always looks kind of dotted. But I definitely don't have any areas of like red or anything. So I would say that that's, you know, pretty decent. I mean, I'll just look at it. Okay, I'm back and my face is on, my eyebrows are on. I might have gone a little bit overboard with the eyebrows, but I'm new to those, so I can be forgiven. Okay, my camera just completely froze on my face like for a good 2 minutes. Anyway, like I said, it left my face feeling quite dewy, and it's worked really well as like a nice primer for my makeup. So I would say that this is actually really, really nice. Like, it's for £3, like, it's pretty damn good, especially considering it's at Primark. Everyone has a Primark near them. Like, try it out. Obviously, full disclaimer, I can only represent my own skin. My skin is different to your skin, just like I've said with all these other products that I've tried out. But so far, my skin has loved it, and it'll be interesting to see what my skin looks like tomorrow, and see if like I break out or anything. But at the moment, it feels really good. I feel really like moisturised. Well, I mean, my face doesn't look like a blotchy red mess, does it? So I'm gonna wrap this up for now. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you would like to see more videos from me, then please hit that subscribe button. And if you have had any wonderful achievements in July, like I have, even if they're so like minute but they mean the world to you, I would love to hear about them. So please pop them down in the comments below, or you can always tweet me or Instagram me or whatever. Like, hit me up with some comments and I will make sure to reply to you as soon as possible. Until my next video then, goodbye!